You know, even as I was just sitting here today listening to Mr. Haig and Dr. Bryant talk about the history of the land, it kind of, in many ways, gives me a new appreciation for the WRP and what a special property we have here. I would say sometimes you have to go forward, you have to go backwards.
The Barton family bought what is now known, most of the land that is now known as Louisiana Delta Plantation, and it was purchased from the Chicago Lumber Company.
When I first discovered Louisiana Delta, I pretty well quickly got convinced that it was worth that much to hold the world together. And so I got around and got a partner of mine, an older gentleman, and helped me buy it.
I met you at Choctaw Bluff.
Yeah.
Yeah, one Sunday afternoon.
That's right, Choctaw.
Yeah.
It just so happens that Mr. Fox Hayes was a longtime hunting buddy and friend of John Barton, which was the original owner of the farm.
My first thing with Mr. John Wood was his association with the NWTF. But he's been a turkey raiser and a conservationist as long as I can remember.
Mr. John is more really, to me, I'd always known him as kind of an icon as a person. Everything about him was the kind of man, when I was a little kid, that made an impression on me of how you need to be. And then, of course, I've had that great influence with my dad, Mr. Fox, all along. So to me, it's just what they love, and it's just in their DNA. I mean, as I've said before, they just unselfishly love nature, hunting, the camaraderie of hunting buddies. To me, that's what it's all about.
Well, it got up to where we divided it, and divided it because we had a chance to sell it to Louisiana State. We didn't think it would be proper for me to sell my property to them. So we divided, and he ended up finally by selling his to him.
So in 1963, the Barton family decided, owned with Mr. Callicott, jointly with the Callicott family, decided to sell the property. So the Morrison family ended up buying 60,000 acres in 1964 from the Barton family to be developed for agriculture. In 1978, the Morrisons, they purchased what is now known as the Honey Break area. By 1979, clearing of that land was almost complete, and it was put in rough agricultural production. In 1998, the Morrison family began to sell the farm, sold this part of the farm to some Chicago investors, and they elected to put the Honey Break area, an area that was not so efficient. It was difficult to get the revenue from it that was considered needed. And so that part was, it was decided to put it in a government land retirement program called Wetlands Reserve Program, WRP. And that's how it came about.
We purchased the land in 2005. We only purchased the agricultural property, but in the 2 or 3 months that we had owned the agricultural, when the opportunity to buy the Honey Break area was there, I began to realize from talking to consultants and other people in the know that agricultural land is enhanced if you have some recreation land to go along with it. And so when I realized that the Honey Break area was the largest WRP land in the United States, it just seemed a shame to cut it up and break it up.
It's about leaving a legacy, not a legacy of prestige or something really fancy or whatever. All the greatness of it is to leave that legacy of not just the land and the resource, obviously, but of that camaraderie and the spirit of people spending time on that kind of place. That's kind of what makes it special, is that they know what matters most is people's heart and spirit. That, to me, is what sets it apart from other really elaborate places.
It's evolved into something that I could have never planned from the start, but I hope that we're building something that will be here for many, many, many generations and enjoyed by, just lots of folks that I don't know yet.